Hey guys, thanks for joining me today. I want to give you a market update for Orange County. So today is Wednesday, October 12th, 2022. We'll start off with the rates today. Rates actually stayed the same as of yesterday. The average on a 30-year fix right now is 7.14. The 15-year fixed is at 6.37. FHA, we're going to do a 30-year is going to be coming in at 6.65, and a 30-year jumbo is at 6.11. Those didn't change much from Tuesday, Monday. They were up just a little bit on that. Now, if we jump back to Wednesday, the 5th, with that, actually a 30-year fixed was at, I'm looking here at 6.65. The 15 was a 6.05 with an FHA at 6.48 and the jumbo at 5.85. So here we are at 6.11 on a jumbo, which mainly is going to affect our Orange County homes. Rates are climbing. With that said, if we take a look at Irvine today, we have 166 active homes compared to last Wednesday. We had 176 active homes. Looks like some of these home buyers, like I've been saying, are going on strike a little bit. They have those low rates. They don't really want to sell. And because of that, we're keeping inventory skinny. Skinny inventory means prices stay. Last week we had 84 homes pending or under contract on Wednesday the 5th. And now Wednesday the 12th, we have 76 homes. So it is adjusting to the lower inventory, lower homes in contract. Closed rate for the 5th of October was 91, and today is 85. That's in the last 30 days. And expireds really, it did climb a little bit. The 30-day expired was 12. So between last week and, let me go back there. 12. Between last week and this week, it's now 14. So we did pick up 2 extra expireds in a 1 week period, but that isn't a whole lot. And that's just Irvine. And I was doing single family homes. If we jump down here to say Dana Point, where we're single family homes, we had an active of 47 single family and 24 condos. Today, 1 week later, we only have 45 active single families, but we jumped 2 condos. We now have 26 active condos. We had last week, 16 in 30 days went into pending or under contract, and now it's 15. And that's for single family, and condos were the 8 and are now down to 7. So again, inventory's come down a little bit. The activity has gone down a little bit, but that's just because we have a shorter inventory. And the closed, which is really what we want to look at here, 30-day close as of last week on single family residence in Dana Point was 17, and today we're actually at 19. So in 30 days, we picked up an extra 2, and things are still moving. So again, as I've been pushing, is if you can afford the rate, can afford the home right now, that payment, it is a good time to buy. You have a little more time to think about the home, and you have time to make that decision, and you're not into the big competition, because if rates stay where they are, and they may even climb a little bit, we are pushing buyers out of the market. I do believe next year after first quarter, those rates are going to start coming down, but as rates come down, we're going to have a lot of pent up buyers waiting to jump back in the market and get those while rates come down again. Kind of like a dam that's holding water. When that dam's released, you have a lot of momentum going. So let's jump into Wednesday. And again, Wednesday in Orange County, I already explained the rates, but let's look at the city of Orange today. Single family active last week was 108 compared to 111 today. So inventory's grown just a hair there. And condos was 28, and that grew to 30. So we have 2 extra condos and 3 extra homes. That really is slim. Active under contract, single family last week was 60, now it's 58. And closed the last 30 days last week was 59. Now we closed 62. So we actually picked up 3 closings in the last 7 days, which is nice. And that's just under the single family residents in Orange. For condos, we had 28 active, now we have 30 active. Pending active under contract was 27 last week. We're now at 28. We picked up 4 contracts. We had 26 closed in the last 30 days. We now are down to 22. So with that, 4 of those were prior to 30 days as of today, but we did pick up 4 extra contracts. So that's a good one. But expireds look like they are climbing a bit, of 1 expired. In Fullerton, love Orange, and I love Fullerton. Fullerton has an active single family, was 97 last week, and it's down to 96 this week. Pending under contract was 50 and 50, so one of those closed. And sure enough, in the last 30 days last week, we had 48, now we're at 43, which means, what do we have? 5 of those dropped off, but we picked up 1. And so, you know, we actually closed quite a bit. And expires have also tapered from 10 down to 6. Condos in Fullerton were 21 active. We're down to 15 active condos in the entire city of Fullerton. We had 23 last week that were pending. We picked up 3. We're now at 23 pending under contract. 10 to close the last 3 days. Only 1 expired. So picking up those 3 in the next 30 days, we're going to see those 3 drop. That's a pretty good number, showing the buyers that are buying are still buying with inventory low. We're not going to be seeing the price drops if these numbers keep sticking. And Santa Ana, active 103 last week. We still have 103 active. Pending under contract was 61 last week, is now 62. So 1 more went under contract with the same amount of actives. That means we are closing. And what is the close rate? 55 last week, the 30-day period. Now it's 52 in the 30-day period. So we are picking up closings, keeping inventory level on single-family residents. Though their condos grew from 59 to 63, so that's up 4 condos. They had 40 under contract last week, and now they have 34. And the closes were 32 in the last 30 days, but now we jumped up 4. So we had 36 closes in the last 30 days. That means we picked up 4 over the last 7 days. So again, inventory is slim, it's still moving, and with things moving, we don't see the prices dropping. I know we're all looking for that huge drop, which would be sort of a crash, but I don't really see the crash coming with the way inventory is staying so slim. If suddenly everyone has to sell, obviously we're gonna see a drop. But as it is, like I had said, sellers seem to be going on strike. Those with that 2 and 3 and even 4% interest rate just don't want to sell and trade up for these higher rates, so they're keeping their houses off market. I heard somewhere that it's something like 45% of homeowners nationwide own their home outright. So those 45 are not going to sell and pick up a mortgage at a high rate. And so really what we're looking at now are people who have to move via work, people who have to move via some tragic incident like a divorce or someone who is deceased. And so it's getting, getting tight just thinking those people. The other are if there's any layoffs. I know we talked about a recession and layoffs, but in Orange County, with the level of work we're at, I don't see a lot of layoffs that would cause people to lose their home. Most of these people have a savings, they have a cushion, they have a 401k they could dip into to cover themselves for a few months until they find another job. So I don't see the amount of foreclosures jumping. So with the inventory low in Orange County and the fact that the rates are high, which in a normal situation, every time rates dump a point, you can see houses drop 10%. Or if they went down a point, they go up 10%. We're not seeing that. They are holding steady unless you overprice to begin with. So I'm gonna tour a couple houses. Today is broker preview here in South Orange County. It's our South County broker preview with OCAR. I'm gonna tour a couple of those. I don't think I'll make it to Laguna Beach. I wish I could, but not today. So I'll do a couple and add at the end of this video, so stay tuned. Thanks for paying attention, guys, and stay with me. All right, have a good one.